Hi guys, today we are discuss about the multi-dimensional data models. In data warehouse, there are three multi-dimensional data warehouse models. First one is star schema, second one is snowflake, and third one is fact constellation. Let us see the first one, star schema. In relational database, we use entity relational ER model. Okay, in for databases we are use ER model, entity relational model diagrams. For data warehouses, we are use star schema or snowflake or fact constellation. These three are used. Okay, let us see about the star schema. The basic definition of the star schema is it contains a center table along with the side dimensional tables. The center table is known as the fact table and the sub tables are known as the dimensional tables. Okay, the main definition of the star schema is used to represent the data warehouse model. It contains a large central table which is known as the fact table, and along with these sub tables dimensional tables. Okay, this is the fact table about the sales. Okay, let us consider about the sales. This is about the data about the sales which is represented in the form of the star schema. Okay, first, at which time the data, at which time the sales are done. Okay, what about the items and branch location? These are the key constraints about this sales. Okay, the main central table is known as the fact table, which consists sub tables. Okay, for example, time, there is another sub table for time. Okay, which time, which date, which day, which month. At the same time, branch, for branch. Okay, for location, for item. Every particular item, individual item have a separate dimension table. This is the fact table, and some of the items have separate table is known as the dimension table. This is about the star schema. Okay, in examination they ask about, give some details about sales or purchases or anything about student details. They give some information and they ask to construct the star schema. For example, they give about the student data. The main central fact table consists student information, student marks, student branch, about student resume. Okay, for example, student information, there is another dimension table, student name, student roll number, mother name, other particular details. Okay, what about the student branch, he belongs to which branch, there is another dimension table. About the student marks, there is another dimension table, how many marks he scored, how many backlogs he have. Okay, there is another location, from where the student come. Okay, student come by bus or own transport. Okay, in this way the examination, then they ask construct a star schema, only one central fact table along with the dimension tables. This is about the star schema. Thank you. In this video we are discuss about the snowflake schema. It is one of the multi-dimensional data model in data warehouse. Okay, the representation in snowflake schema, how it can be done, let us see. In previous video, the star schema have only one fact table along with the dimension tables. When it comes to snowflake, we have fact table which is the central table along with the dimension table. There is one modification here. There is one dimensional table which join to another dimensional table. Here this is one dimensional table, from this we have connection to the another dimensional table. This is about the snowflake schema. The basic definition is about the in this schema, there is a central table which is the fact table which contains the dimension tables. From that dimension table, the possibility of another dimensional table. Okay, this is as same as the star schema, but we have the possibility to have the another dimension table from the one dimension table. Okay, in examination they may ask about construct a snowflake schema about some student data or any data. Okay, this is the okay, for about student data. If they ask about construct a snowflake schema, the central table, fact table, contains student information, student location, student marks, student branch. At the same time, the dimension tables are derived. From that particular dimension table, we need to construct another dimension table. This is the main basic fundamental of the snowflake schema. Okay, we discuss about the star schema and snowflake schema. Let us discuss about the fact constellation schema. In previous video we are see about the star snowflake schemas. Now let us see about the fact constellation schema. Okay, this is one of the multi-dimensional data model. The basic definition of the fact constellation schema is we have more than one fact tables and dimension tables which are connected to each other. Okay, in star schema we have only one fact table which connected to dimension tables. In snowflake we have fact table and dimension table, and there is another connection from one dimension table to another dimension table. But in fact constellation schema we have two fact tables, one fact table, another fact table, and these have separate dimension tables. These dimension tables have separate connection to the another dimension tables. Okay, this is the main basic. In examination they may ask about construct a fact constellation schema about some particular data. Simply we can take two fact tables which are about any. In examination they give about construct a fact constellation about student data. You can use two fact tables about student data. By this you can construct the dimension tables. This is about the fact constellation schemas in data warehouse multi-dimensional data models.